Yeah, I'm really not expecting much from this one. But it's a different idea, so I kind of liked it. I don't know what we keep here either. Like, Doomsayer's probably our best target. Like, Ancient Watcher's good if you can taunt it up against Druid. Which makes you think they have sent that good Shadow Bolt. I think it's too weak. There's just not enough 4 health stuff. Don't need to pull Jaraxxus yet. Yeah, let's do something like this. Hope for like Doomsayers and Taunt Givers. Okay. Sure. You might get some free hero powers on it, but there's also a chance you just like wild growth. Okay. I think I'd rather tap and do that on 3 than run that out and force an Argus. The only nice thing about Argus is you can run that out and then coin it and potentially kill that off. But we're going to do a lot of drawing here too.
Mind if I roll need?
At this point, do we even farce here? I don't want to let him get carried away on buffs, but we should be able to. Should be able to tap and Hellfire and be fine. What is he doing on 4 though? If you Violet Teachers, you like Violet Teacher, Innervate, Power of the Wild, something like that. Not that big of a deal, because you could get that out as well. I am. Just looking to tap. There's our man.
Pay attention, class.
That is Violet Teacher. I think I'm okay with that. Oops. Gotta use other board clears, use Abomination, taunt stuff up.
I'm ready to learn.
Boy, we are low already. I think it's a bomb though. Probably throws that in, that dies. Does another 3, you're low. If the plan's to heal up with Jaraxxus, I think it's fine.
You have legendary skill, my friend.
Thanks, dude.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay, that's not good. I mean, 4/4 body's okay. But we're way too close to death to be seeing things like that. Why did the stream elements thing pop up? Because it's been 48 hours? Maybe that's why. Stream elements doesn't know how to handle 48-hour streams. God, we look really dead. Okay, if we taunt both of these up, maybe we're okay. It's rough.
Where shall I strike?
I'll just let him do the math, but that kinda looks like we're gonna die. And we get a heal on Jaraxxus. Or from Jaraxxus, rather. We could also do something like Farseer and Argus. Like a 4/4 taunt is not bad. And it's a turn after you can Jaraxxus. Abomination could get punished by another silence. Let me think about swipe. If he swipes it, it kills that. Gets us to 6, and then he hits for 4, or for 2 more. But we get the 4 with that, plus the 1 from swipe. We're not dead there either.
So many possibilities.
Shadow Bolt's like somewhat reasonable. Huh. Cause I would like to have the Farseer while we have Jaraxxus. So you can like hit something and then heal. I feel like it's a risky play, but I'm gonna do it anyway. They all have things that could punish them. Right? If you leave it empty with like no taunts, you're in trouble. I mean, we can even just die to like a force of nature. Do you live for that if you do this? Like, I don't think so.
You have legendary skill, my friend.
Right, you know, with a 4/4, he hits. You got a little bit of health left over it. Yeah, maybe that was a better play. Maybe it was the Argus Farseer. That's okay.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one. Your soul shall be mine.
Okay, more Druid. Again, I don't mind the Ancient Watcher. If you want a Doomsayer, like we've got time to draw into these. I would rather... Yeah, I'd rather go harder for a Doomsayer. It's okay. I also think we probably do better against standard ramp than we do that faster token thing. Gonna go to sleep. Have a great rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good sleep. We will, I'm sure, still be streaming by the time you get up. Let's check out some snowballs. Yeah, no activators. I think it still makes sense to do that.
You shall not pass.
Yeah, this seems to be a little more favorable. We've got time. Because it's so easy to get down to 14 health into that combo range. Wow. Okay, so probably got some big stuff on the way. Like, it's tempting to put that down in advance. Let's tap no matter what. So if we put that down, he does nothing on 6. 6 isn't the big one, though. 7, he's like guaranteed to have something. We put that down as empty, and you can either A-bomb or Farseer tap again.
I wonder.
Otherwise, you're plopping this down, but you have no activator. I think it's right. If he had an activator, I think there's a way stronger argument to just drop that. But no, we just need time to get mana, get to Jaraxxus. Who knows, it might even eat a silence. I gotta think that's the only thing he's considering, like, is it worth doing that to try to build a board? So A-Bomb's not that strong on his own. I think I want to tap and Farce here. I'm expecting a lore. If you play the A-Bomb, you can run it in, but we've got Thalnos Shadow Bolt. So we can straight kill 5/5. Ancient of War, on the other hand, big problem. I guess you Soulfire it at the same time. Whoa. Coil? Any coilers? Hey. We like that. Any chance we don't tap? I think there actually is. Let's do this first. Okay, actually good draw. But yeah, if you would have got Sense Demons there instead of the Shadow Bolt, then I think you would have played it. That's why I think you Mortal Coil first. Wow. Oh, right, we get to draw off a sound. Oh, yeah, right. I guess that's probably why he swiped. Didn't even think about that. Not smart. I can't believe we have no taunt givers, though. I think we do deal with this. We're so close to getting taunt givers, though. Right? 13 cards in our deck. We've got 4 of them. So you might as well get them out now. We want to play that next turn so we can Jaraxxus on 9. Great. This is pretty much exactly what we wanted, right? So you're gonna do this. I don't think you ever buffed that. But I do think it's worth getting out. Yeah. All seems good. Worthless Imp card art is pretty cool. Yeah, it actually is. There's a few like random things like that that just seem like underappreciated. Sucks it's not an actual card. Was it? No, it wasn't this one. The original artwork for Voidwalker in like beta. I think that's what became Void Caller. And I remember thinking, oh, that one looks way cooler. And then they changed it to Voidwalker. And I was disappointed, but they eventually added it as other artwork, so. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other places where this shows up. Because, like, Battlegrounds is another one where you see some just kind of, like, weird cards. With, like, custom artwork. Maybe there's, like, Adventures or something where this is a card. I have no idea. Are we getting swiped? Yeah, okay. I have a vague memory of people actually running the 0-1 stealth imp. Gives a friendly minion +1. Yes. And, okay. Like, I think we're good to Jaraxxus here, right? There's not really a better time. We only die if he's got, like, Innervate. Unfortunately, no time givers here either. Do you ever try to keep this alive and, like, Soulfire? I don't think so. I don't think this does anything for us. Alright, this is probably one of the worst matchups for Jaraxxus, just because 15 health. It's not real great against Druid, but hey, it's the point of the deck. Yeah, so I think part of it too, I might get the exact thing wrong, but that imp used to do something else. Like now it gives +1 health. I think it used to have like an aura that always gave +1 health to all your minions or something like that. It was a lot better anyway. Okay. I think it used to have some stats or something. It might have, yeah, it might have actually been like a 1/1 as well. Okay, I think we do that and that. Do we drop the A bomb? Because we can do like 5. Yeah, you can't Shadow Bolt and drop the A bomb. But if you do that, and you Soulfire with that and that. Four, 8. Don't know that you would ever double. Do you care that much? I think you do, right?
Shields up.
I guess we'll see what happens. Because this stuff's just like not that great, right? Hellfire, Shadow Flames. Shadow Flame, kind of good. I would have really liked to discard those. Yeah, it did used to be a 1/1? Okay. And then, yeah, does it say... Is that what it was? Like, everything gets +1 health? Or was it +1 attack or something? But for sure, people used to run it. It used to be pretty common. And I think there was something with it as well. I think it gets even deeper. Oh, wow, Human Touch. Because there used to be... I don't think it's still the way that the game is done. Ooh, do we keep this for like a reg? Hold on, 12, 15. If we run that out, it sets up lethal. But really, we have lethal with double Soulfire anyway. I think I'd keep it for a reg here. It had the same effect. Always +1 to a random minion. It just used to have stats, so you could run multiples of them. Huh. Wait, what do you mean? So you could run multiples of them? Because you can still run 2. What I was gonna say, maybe it wasn't that card. Maybe it was something else. But I was watching some old like Hearthstone beta videos and stuff like that. And the way that those auras used to work. Wow. Is, it was always, like, super bugged. That was cool. It was really bugged, so, like, when you were, like, taking damage and, like, the auras were disappearing, I think there was a thing where you could, like, drop to 0 health but still survive at 1 because of, like, some sort of weird resolution of the aura effects. I don't quite remember how it worked, though. If you have 2 out now, they buff each other without attack. Buff each other without attack. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Oh, you're right, they gave everything +1 before it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure at one point that's how it was. which is like super strong, but it's also like a really cool idea of like a stealth card that buffs stuff. And as far as I know, I don't know of any other cards, at least none that were popular, that did the same thing.
Watch your back.
Your soul shall be mine.
Flavor text says viciously instead of viscously. That's actually really funny. Ooh, Doomsayer's not bad. That's really funny. Shadow Bolt's also not bad here. Like, the AoE stuff's not great, but there's a lot of 3/3s. Boy, I don't know how the hell we can actually win this matchup. You, like, have to get Alex? Holy shit, this is impossible. I think you need taunts. So, yeah, I guess you have to treat your first 15 health like it just doesn't exist. Or you just... God, do you ignore the Jaraxxus strat? You just go Alex and try to find... At least we have it. Find your damage elsewhere. Where else can we get damage? We've got the Soul Fires. That's literally it. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Okay.
My eyes are open.
Okay, this is why we kept Shadow Bolt. These kinds of things. This damage doesn't matter, it's just not dying, I guess. Unless he's gonna deadly poison Blade Flurry. I don't know if that's a hint to that. But I'm not sure it makes sense to not play that. Since demons, you get the Jaraxxus, but yeah, I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna get this out. I will be sad if he deadly poison Blade Flurries.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay. Can we even, if we get a Shadow Flame? Yeah, I hate doing it, but I think we just have to. Do you do that? I think so. I think we do it like this. I don't know. This matchup does feel literally impossible. But yeah, maybe we should have hung on to the Farseer. I doubt it makes a difference. But it probably was the better move.
We hunger for vengeance.
Okay, our health means nothing. God, I think we do it again.
The end is coming!
I think we just need to draw it out one more turn. Alex and pray. At the very least, his hand's full. He's got to just try to spend stuff. Unless he doesn't care about whatever he's going to mill.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Okay. I'll take it. Okay. We could do that too. Yeah, I guess I'll do that instead. Build up a ton. Well, I feel like though we actually have the potential to just be dead here.
Ha, this guy's toast. Ha, this guy's toast.
Hey, you don't really feel safe Alexing here, do you? Yeah, you're almost certainly dead if you Alex. Double Leroy, you're dead. Cold Blood buffs, Eviscerate, all that kind of stuff. If you Hellfire... What do you follow up with? Do you ever tap? What would you look for? You want like a standalone taunt. Actually, an Ancient Watch would be really nice. I think you just do this. That's still bad. Actually not terrible, okay. And then, see, with stuff like this, it's like maybe you don't have to Alex. Do you even Jaraxxus? Abomination is very weird here.
So many possibilities.
You like almost want it dead. And you could Mortal Coil it.
I wonder.
Okay, you're just obviously doing that. If I do this and I swing, he's down to 14. But if he hits, he can double Leroy.
Almost out of time.
I mean, you still have a Voidwalker at 1 when this goes off. And you have to do damage. I mean... Sure. But that's just so easy to deal 15 damage, especially when we give him 2. And that's double Leroy. Yeah, maybe that could have been the play. You Immortal Coil first, then you Jaraxxus. We're not dead. So we can do that. Sun Fury and Argus. gonna be better than Alex.
Shields up.
My shield.
Well, this actually feels winnable all of a sudden. Maybe even favorable. Oh my god, we could... Oh no, 'cause he kills it. Dang. I was gonna say we could end up with like the coolest lethal, where you Abomination Shadow Flame to deal the final 2 points of damage. Okay. Because you can heal for 5 here. You can double Infernal. If you Abomination, how good is it? Because you can A-bomb, Earthen Ring, Hero Power. I think that's the best line. Healing 5 is not bad though. You got a 13, and he's got to get through that, and puts you to 11. So if you can kill the Abomination and double Leroy, you're dead. Whereas if you do this, he's got to... No, but he can triple. Boy, I think it's this.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, this looks good. This looks very good.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards. I did.
He's just like wondering where his Leroy was or something. Seeing if he's on the bottom of the deck or like, what's going on. Very surprised we won that one. Very surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised this deck performed even like halfway decent, if I'm being honest. I think that Malygos one was better, but I don't know. Kind of a fun idea, and I think both decks could really use a lot of refinement. I think there's a lot more potential in the Malygos list, and maybe a lot of ways to change it up. I'd love to see if other people give it a go, and maybe maybe go with that Molten Giant package, or just kind of tighten it up a bit. I might come back to it at some point too, but yeah, I think that's all for this little session I'm going to be doing.